Each year, the Midwest Rural Agricultural Safety and Health Conference lets farmers, healthcare professionals, extension agents, and researchers gather to find ways for those in the ag industry to keep farms safe. The conference's theme this year is Stressing Resilience. Duysen with the University of Nebraska Medical Center sat down with me to talk about why those are important words to remember and what we can expect from the conference this year.
As probably everyone has seen, it has been some stressful years for farmers, not only with maybe the temperatures, some temperature issues, drought issues. We also have some economic issues that we're struggling with. And on top of that, we tend to work alone. We tend to have great community support, but maybe we aren't really great at asking people for support. And I think that's just historically, you know, our farming and ranching communities are tough and resilient, but maybe I think what we want to introduce is that there's ways of improving on that resiliency and reaching out and talking about this.
Gotcha. And Ellen, what can we expect with some of the specific workshops at the conference?
Well, we have several workshops available. We have one that will be talking about immigrant farm health, and for those, we have a lot of farmers who will be working with immigrant populations on their farms, and this just helps people to understand where they can get folks assistance with healthcare and other assistance if needed. And then we have a really exciting workshop on anhydrous safety handling, and that will be one where everyone is invited to come in. You don't have to be part of the whole conference. You can just register for that particular piece. Come in and learn how to handle your anhydrous. What would happen if one of your lines blew off? What is your proper personal protective equipment to have on hand so you don't get sprayed in the face? Sure. And we have an expert coming from Peosta, Iowa. Dan Neenan will be coming, and he will be bringing a simulator so we can see the inside of these nurse tanks, and it's a whole production designed to help us understand why this is a really dangerous chemical to be handling.
And could you tell us about some of the other outreach efforts that you're working on?
Oh yes, thank you for asking. So the Central State Center for Agricultural Safety and Health that's located at the University of Nebraska Medical Center in our College of Public Health, we are dedicated to reducing fatalities and injuries in our agricultural communities. So our projects are not only research projects and prevention projects, but we also do a lot of outreach. I was last week, I was at the Veteran Farmer Coalition in Kansas City. So we're working with new and beginning veteran farmers, as well as other non-veterans as well, to help them put safety as a front line when they start farming or ranching. Because we know, going back to this, we know that if you are not healthy and if you've had an injury, you're going to be losing money. You may not ever be able to farm. And we have some very sad statistics about what happens when someone has a fatality on a farm. And within 4 years, the odds are that farm won't be producing. So we want to make sure that each of these farms in our 7 states region and across the U.S. stays viable and stays healthy, stays safe, and that's the first thing in your head when you go out in the morning.